Hello there everyone, it's me Desiree. Thank you for clicking on my video. I got this little cutie here to talk about today. This is the Becca Ocean Jewels Highlighter Palette. I'm holding it upside down. There we go, not that it matters. It's a really beautiful, cool case it comes in. Very just like angular. I guess it's supposed to look like a jewel of some sort. Very, very cool. I've had this for about 10 days or so. And I saw this on the Sephora website, of course, and at first I thought it was just going to be another thing that Becca normally does with her highlights, is they'll do all of the regular stuff in one limited edition shade, and then you're like, do I buy the whole thing for that one shade? But these are all brand new shades. And when I saw that, I was like, I have to have it. Have to have it. And of course, I got it. I am so in love with this. I did get the eyeshadow palette that comes along with this because I wanted it, and I loved the one that came out with holiday, like for Christmas, so much that when I saw that, I had to have it. So I bought them at the same time, but they shipped separately, and I still haven't got that one for some reason. But this is amazing. And normally, I go through phases with Becca's highlighters. Like, I sometimes will really like them, and sometimes they'll sit there for months and I won't touch them. Lately, I've been so into them. And these are all brand new shades. Let me read you what they are. Actually, I have the little plastic. What do I do with it? It does come with like a little sheet that lays over the shades because the back has the shades on it, but they're mirrored. Like, they're not in the same order, and I keep getting confused. I just can't figure it out. So anyway, this one right here, starting with that one and going this way, we have Coral Crystal, Citrine, Aquamarine, Pink Pyrite, and Sunstone right here. It doesn't look as gold on camera, but it's very gold, like kind of I don't know, like a dark kind of gold, not a yellow kind of gold. I love this. I'm so in love with this. So normally I like very intense blush, very obvious blush, and a light highlight. Lately I've been opposite. Highlight crazy, no blush or barely any blush. And these are the highlights I've been using every single day. There's one, I meant to grab it. This one right here. This is the Maybelline Master Chrome Rose Gold highlight. This is super amazing as well. I've been loving putting this on and then layering with one of these. And lately, I've just been so into these two especially. Aquamarine and Citrine. Yeah. That one right there is Citrine. That one right there is Aquamarine. I've been so into them. That blue one I have on today, I don't know if you can really see it. Can you? You can kind of see it a little bit. It's very wearable, and it's the color I wanted that Wet n Wild highlight to be. And Wet n Wild has a blue highlighter. This is the color I wanted out of that one, but that one's very chunky, kind of blue glittery kind of a look. This one is a nice freaking sheen. And it's the one that I was the most hesitant to use because I thought it was going to be kind of like Prismatic Amethyst. I don't really like that one that much. I like the shade. I like the idea. I like it swatched on my hand. But putting it on my face, it's very ashy. It has a very white undertone, like a white base, I guess, to it. So for on my face and my skin tone, it comes off silver, ashy, dirty. It does not look good on my skin tone. So I was kind of a little hesitant to use that one, and it's become one of my absolute favorites. Let's do some swatches. I'm not normally a swatcher, but I feel these are just like, you gotta put your fingers in them. And then what's the last one there? I got a little too happy with that one. It crumbled a little bit. Can you see those? Oh, look, there you go. These are so gorgeous. And they're not like the Kat Von D shades where they're all white and then they have like that, they kind of show up when you put them on. They definitely show up as you swatch them. They're super gorgeous. I've been loving these to be a little intense on my face, but not like metallic. You can definitely build them up to be metallic. I kind of like them to be a little more, I want to say more than light, but not all the way built up where they're really heavy. So you can still see that I have like a blue highlighter on, but it's not over the top like blue, which is still really cool and a cool look, especially when I layer them with this. It gets super intense. The only thing I haven't been, the one thing I noticed with this though is the more I kind of buff it into my skin, the worse it looks. It's a weird thing to say, but I want to say it almost creates like a hard pan on your face. Does that make any sense? Have you had that experience before when you're over buffing highlight and it kind of changes the texture a little bit and it gets like a weird, like, a weird plasticky kind of look on your face. I don't know. Maybe it's just my skin type. I have no idea. But it's a weird look that it creates on my face if I over buff these highlighters. So I definitely go in with, I meant to grab the brush. It's the highlight brush from that new Wet n Wild brush set. That highlight brush is so great because it picks up like the perfect amount of color. It goes on the exact way that I want, where it's not metallic, but it buffs it in nice, not over the top. I freaking love this. This is one of those things where I was like, do I want two of them? Of course I didn't get two. I'm not going to get two, but it's just so freaking gorgeous. I've been having so much fun layering these. I did put the that same middle aquamarine one on my eyes. I did it on the inner corners. I've been having so much fun with this. I've been just loving it so much. It's really invigorated my love for highlighters, because usually I'm a really light highlight kind of person, but this is just like, I want it all over my face. Like, I love it. If you've been on the fence about getting it, or you saw it and you think they're going to be all the same kind of shades that Becca already makes, I guess you can kind of, some of them are going to be a little similar. That might be a little prismatic amethyst-y. That might be a little, let's see, lilac geode. I don't know. What's that one? What could that one be like? Prosecco pop or champagne poppy, you know, rose quartz maybe. So yeah, they can only make so many different shades and call them so many different things, but I like these, and they're unlike any of the other highlights perfectly. Like, they're not dupes or anything like that. I don't feel like they just repackaged them and renamed them. I love this. I'm absolutely in love with this. I cannot wait to get the eyeshadow palette and try it out, because I just know I'm gonna love it. So yeah, that's it. That's my whole love fest about this palette. I'm so much in love with it and enjoying it so much. If you've got this, tell me what you're thinking about it, and I would love to know your opinion. Thank you so much for watching. See you in another video. Goodbye.